record today. So what we're going to do is, instead of making content for my regular YouTube channel, we're going to be making stuff for this channel. This is just going to be a channel where I upload whatever I want, because I want to keep my other channel more focused on like art, comics, animation, things like that, and like my more job stuff, if that makes more sense. This channel I'm just going to post whatever I want. So like if I go to a concert or something, or I want to post videos of my cats or my rabbit or something, I will post that here. Or if I want to make stupid videos where I look up YouTuber questions on Google and just look at the top results and answer those, if I want to do that, I can do that. And that's what we're going to be doing today. They're interesting. I saved a couple of them. I think the website that I got these off of was like vloggerpro.com or something. I don't know. It was like the first result that came up when I searched it. I'm not doing all the questions off the site, and I'm gonna skip some of them that are in these questionnaire whatevers, but some of these are really weird. Let's see. Let's do this first one here. This first one here is girls Q&A questions. So, girls question and answer questions? Okay. The perfect job or the perfect relationship? I mean, the thing is, I'm assuming in this context they're meaning like the perfect significant other, but I feel like that also could just like apply for any relationship you have with anyone, like friendship or something. What if it's like a genie and you say, oh, the perfect relationship, and it twists it and it's like, no, instead of that, you get to have the perfect relationship with someone you've never met, and you will never meet them because you wouldn't like them as a person. So you'll just never meet them, and that's what you get. I don't know. I'm gonna have to go with the perfect job on that one because I don't trust that. Also because I feel like an imperfect relationship is better than a perfect relationship, even though it's impossible to have a perfect relationship, but I feel like the perfect relationship would get stagnant super quickly. You wouldn't grow as people if you had the perfect relationship. You get what I'm saying here? So I'd say perfect job because stress is terrible. Also, I kind of feel like I maybe have the almost perfect job, at least for me, so maybe that's not fair. Let's just move on to the second question. I've spent way too long on the first one. These are kind of long. Have you ever cheated on an exam? No, because I'm homeschooled, so either my parents or my siblings were there the whole time, so if I cheated, I would have very easily been caught, and also I was too scared to do that. Do you believe in karma? No. Do you believe in love at first sight? Yeah. It's not for everyone, not everyone gets it, but I do kind of believe in it. What's your favorite candle scent? That would probably have to be like food. I love food candles. I also like food perfumes and I don't know, like shampoo and conditioner and stuff. I even have like lipstick that smells like chocolate mousse. I always want to say flavor. It's not flavored. Don't eat it. Would you rather have an American accent or a British accent? I'm pretty happy with my voice. It'd be kind of weird if I was living in an American family and had a British accent, so I'm gonna have to go with American on that one, although some British accents are very beautiful. Short hair or long hair? On me, I prefer short hair because I'm a little bit no-nonsense and I have temper problems. I love how long hair looks. I don't like it on me. Do you wear makeup every day? No, I do not. Like I said, I have a little bit of a temper and I have some patience problems. I don't have the patience to do makeup every day, so I usually only do it on days where I'm going out somewhere special, or days where I'm just like taken by the wild notion to do makeup or something. Like today, I was like, I want to do eyeliner and put on lipstick and stuff, so I did. And those are usually the days that I record stuff, so I look nice. Are you a shopaholic? That depends on what we're buying. If you take me into a bookstore, there's like an 80% chance I will buy a book, and there's like a 50% chance that I will buy more books than I should. I love books. Surprisingly, if you take me to an art store, for an artist, I'm not really that, shopaholic-y. I'm actually pretty good at only getting what I actually am going to use and need as an artist. But when it comes to thrift stores and bookstores, yes, I'm a little bit of a shopaholic. How many Instagram followers and pictures do you have? That depends. Are we talking about my main account? Because I have like 4 or 5 accounts. On my main account, Lissy Dixon Art, I currently, as of May 30th, 2020, I have 943 followers and 802 posts. My account that has pictures of me and pictures of my pets and just random stuff, like I post whatever I want on that one. That one has 240 followers and 490 posts. What is your pet's name? Well, my family has 4 pets currently. There's the house cat Candy, who actually has an Instagram account. I will link to it. It's Candy the Cat's Meow. I'll link to it down in the description. Then we have Klondike, who I refer to as the dumb jock, because that encapsulates him as a creature very well. And then we have our old diabetic boy BB. We have Butterscotch, who he is the sweetest itty bitty bun, and he's also a very saucy boy. Quality you look for in a partner: honesty, a good sense of right and wrong, above all, a nice relationship with God. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes a girl just wants a guy who likes God and will take her to church all dressed up cute, you know? Church dates. Are church dates a thing? Not really, because most youth groups and most young adult groups and whatever, it's frowned upon to be a cute couple at them. Well, it's not frowned upon, but you usually aren't supposed to be like coupley, you know? Anyways, moving on. Last thing that made you cry. Yesterday, my cat BB, he snuck into the house. I was sitting on my bed and I heard this tapping noise, and I looked up and he was poking around my door. He made this little at me, and then he ran away. And it was really cute and it made me cry. Have you done any cosmetic surgery? No. I am afraid of knives and needles and stuff like that. I also get very queasy. Unless getting braces counts, because then yes, but I don't think that's what they mean. I think they mean like getting a nose job or something, and the answer is no. Short guy or tall guy? It doesn't matter, it just matters that he's a nice Christian boy. Proudest moment in high school? I don't know. Becoming a professional artist while I was still in school was pretty cool. I guess that would be it. Would you date your best friend? I mean, this might be a little bit personal, but I actually did have a crush on my best friend, but he did not reciprocate. So, would you consider yourself romantic? Painfully so. What's in my purse? Depends on the day. Usually, you know, wallet, sketchbook, pencils, and whatnot. Just regular things that are in a bag. You know, sometimes I have a laptop in there or something. I have a really big purse. It's like this huge leather satchel. It looks like I'm ready to steal the princess's crown with that bad boy. What's your full name and age? Not gonna answer the full name one. All you need to know is that my name is Lissy Dixon. Age, currently 19. Do you eat meat? Yes, I do. What's your birthday? It's December 11th. I'm okay sharing that, because I post about my birthday a lot on Instagram, so that's pretty easily findable information. What star sign are you? I'm not sure. I think Sagittarius. I'm not really into that kind of stuff, so I don't know. What's your favorite color? I like red, and I like purple. Does this make me the perfect candidate to become a supervillain? Yes, it does. Maybe I already am. Look at my color scheme. Look at my poster of my inspiration, Dr. Heinz Doofenshmirtz. That boy. What's your lucky number? I don't have a lucky number. My favorite number is 3. Do you have pets? Yes, already answered. Where are you from? Illinois, the United States. From the farm country. So, you know, 80% of Illinois. What's your height? Like 5.5 feet tall. I'm not short, but for my family, I'm like 4 to 5 inches below the average for my family. Your shoe size, variable depending on the brand of shoes. What's your favorite public transport? That's interesting. I've never heard a question like that. I don't really ride public transportation much because it's not really available in my area, but my family visited Toronto a while back, and I would have to say that the subway in Toronto was really fun, and I really enjoyed it. It was a little scary at first, but I actually really liked the subway, and I wasn't expecting to because I'm kind of claustrophobic, but I really liked it. The next question is, are you good at any skill? Art. I like to think that I'm a very competent artist because I'm now a professional artist, but, you know, art's subjective. I also like to think I'm an okay writer. I mean, I hope I'm a good writer. I write a lot. That's kind of part of my job as a comic creator. Are you a more artistic or mathematic person? What do you think? Based off of what I just said. You're right, I'm mathematic. No, I'm not. I'm artistic all the way. Favorite animal? Cats and rabbits. What's the furthest you've ever been from home? I believe that would have to be Toronto. What's your favorite holiday? I would have to say Christmas. My family's huge on Christmas, and, you know, just celebrating the lovely birth of the Lord Jesus Christ is lovely. Also getting gifts and candy, not gonna lie, I enjoy that. And getting to see family and have baked goods for just no reason other than that a holiday is coming up it's lovely. I love it. And I love the cold weather. Where would your dream vacation be? I don't know. I like the idea of visiting somewhere like Norway. I don't know. I don't know that I ever would because I'm afraid of planes, but I think it sounds fun. Take me to a bookstore. I don't need to travel that far. I'm kind of a homebody. What food do you love the most? Current favorite is my dad's homemade pizza and my mom's beef and potato stew. What sport do you like the most? I'm not really a sports person. Favorite pizza topping? Cheese, and I also like bacon on my pizza. What song do you... There's a typo, it's what song do you like the most? Oh no, it's what song do you love the most? I have a lot of songs that I like, and I have tons of playlists, and I'll probably just pop up a few songs that I like here and would recommend. What film do you love the most? I have a lot of favorite movies. Current favorite, I don't know. I've always loved Geek Charming. That one's a good classic, I would say. Classic, it's not that old, and not that many people watch it, I don't think, but I love that movie. Favorite alcoholic drink? I'm 19 years old, and I don't like alcohol. I've never had alcohol, and I never intend to. So none. Favorite non-alcoholic drink? That's a good question. I like juice. I like, like apple juice and things like that. Do ice cream floats count as a drink? Because if so, I'm gonna have to say that I really love a good root beer float. Okay, where were we? I got a milkshake. Well, I didn't get one, I made one in my scraped up cup. Favorite TV show? Always good standby favorites are things like Avengers, Earth's Mightiest Heroes, X-Men Evolution. I like a lot of the things like Avatar. Avatar The Last Airbender is an enjoyable show. Phineas and Ferb. I like a lot of shows. Most of them are cartoons. Generally not crazy for a lot of live action shows. I enjoyed Austin and Ally, but I wouldn't necessarily say that one was like an all-time favorite. I don't know. I very rarely have one favorite of something. Favorite band? Oof, that's a hard one. Always love Switchfoot. 10th Avenue North is a good one. Aha. They're another one of my favorites. And another case of things that I really enjoy that I just cannot pin down a single favorite to. So here are a bunch of other bands or just individual songs that I enjoy. I'm also not good on thinking on the fly when it comes to like things like songs. So, do you want children? Not really. I don't feel like that's in the cards for me really, that I'm gonna have kids. Might adopt at some point, but we'll see. We'll see what God has planned for me. Are you good at any sport? I would say probably not, except for the fact that Dance Dance Revolution is considered a sport. So I'm okay at Dance Dance Revolution. I'm like generally a standard mode player. So I will say that yes, actually. Earlier I said that I'm not really a sports person, but I keep forgetting that DDR is in fact a sport. So my favorite sport is DDR, and I'm okay at DDR. Are you an extrovert or an introvert? Absolutely an introvert. Are you religious? You know, I know this wasn't like made as a questionnaire specifically for me. This is a generalized questionnaire, but I feel like I can skip this one purely based off the fact that I'm pretty sure, considering I operate a faith-based comics studio, that you can guess the answer to that. What's your best achievement? Making comics is always an achievement for me. Do you eat meat? They already asked this question in the same questionnaire. The answer is yes. For the second time, I do in fact eat meat. Can you curl your tongue? Yes. Am I going to demonstrate? No. Now let's move on to the second list. I think that's the second. Yes, the second list. So this one is first YouTube video Q&A questions. Present yourself. Name, age. Lissy Dixon, 19. Do you have any studies? I guess that means like if you're in school, what's your major or something like that. My main thing that I study is art and things like that. So I guess just art and design. Why are you recording this video? Because I am bored, and also I think it would be fun, and I couldn't think of a better thing to make for the first video here. What is your channel going to be about? Whatever I so decide I want it to make, I cannot talk today. Ironic. Let's try that again. It will be about whatsoever I want it to be. What are your favorite things to do? Draw. I like to cook. I don't cook a ton, but I do enjoy cooking. So let's see, this one is, do you hope to get famous one day? And I would have to say that the answer to that one isn't I want to get famous per se. It'd be nice to be recognized for my work, I guess. I guess to a degree that could be considered famous. I don't know. I'm just taking it as it comes. Who knows where I'll be someday. I feel like these are less questions that you're supposed to answer on camera and more personal questions you're supposed to ask yourself and maybe like write down the answers in a diary or something so you can remember why you're doing your channel. Are you starting a channel for the money? No. I'm fairly certain I'm probably never gonna get to a point where my videos make me any money, because YouTube is just not, it hasn't been favorable to me in the past, I'll just say. And maybe it's just because the art that I make isn't algorithm pleasing or something like that, but I just don't think I'm ever gonna make money off YouTube, so I'm definitely not starting another channel with the intent of making money from it. The grammar in these is really bad. Is this the first video you ever record? No, this is not the first video I've ever recorded, considering I have, I think, nearly 100 videos on my main channel. Are you used to speak to a camera? I am used to speak to a camera. I'm not necessarily the most comfortable doing it, but I am fairly used to doing it. What are the main fears of starting this channel? I don't know. That I'll enjoy it too much and spend too much time making content for this channel or something as opposed to my main channel or comics or something, which I really doubt that that's gonna happen. How often do you plan to publish videos? If we're being honest, probably not that often. It's gonna just be whenever I feel like it. And who knows, maybe if I'm proven wrong and this channel does for some reason take off, I'll make videos somewhat regularly, but probably not, honestly. Why should people follow my channel? Because they like to be surprised and see cute videos of cats and videos of people doing things. I don't know. Are you going to show your real personality, or are you a character? My real personality is a bit of a character, so I guess yes. The answer to that two-choice question is yes. These seriously are not questions that you answer like on camera to an audience. Whoever wrote these did not phrase this correctly. This is not for like making a video. This is questions that you should ask yourself when you're making a channel so you keep your priorities sorted. Anyways, I'm kind of bored, so I went ahead and I grabbed another one of the lists from that same website. And this one is called Teens Q&A Questions. And a lot of these are horrible. What do you call your grandparents? I actually only have one living grandparent at this point. I call her Mimi. What is your favorite drink? Already answered that earlier. What was your favorite subject in high school? I'm curious because this is for teens, but a lot of the stuff in here, I'm questioning it because it's like, wouldn't a teen still be in high school though? I guess 19 is still a teenager and you're graduated by then, but like right off the bat, what was your favorite subject in high school? I would assume that this questionnaire would mostly be used by like YouTubers who are between like the ages of 15 and 18 starting a channel. So I feel like they would still be in high school. Is that just me? Favorite subject in high school? I don't know. Art, I guess. That's just my generic answer for any school questions like that. What's your favorite song? Already went over this. Are you a dog person or a cat person? Cat person. Who has left the most impact on your life? Is it cheating to just say God? Because I think that's cheating, but I'm just gonna go with that. Do you prefer Titanic or The Notebook? Neither. I've never seen either of those films. Do you have a tattoo? No, I do not. We have already established I'm afraid of needles, and I'm also not necessarily keen on the concept of tattoos just in general. Do you believe in love at first sight? Yeah, we already went over that one in a previous questionnaire. You guys reused a lot of questions. We're gonna be done soon because there's been a lot of interruptions and technical difficulties. What is at the top of your bucket list? I think was the last one I was answering. And just finishing like a comic or a graphic novel and actually holding the full collected edition at the end of the process and having like a published comic, which I'm really close to actually, and I might achieve that in the next month or two, maybe, hopefully. That's the goal, is to have it sometime this year, if not in the next few months. Would you ever consider living abroad? Well, of course. I think it's nice to keep an open mind about where you'll live. So my lipstick is wearing off, but that's okay because I just had a milkshake and a smoothie, both of those, independently. What is the last compliment you got? I don't remember. I don't remember a lot of the conversations I've had today. What is under your bed? Tubs and boxes. Also curtain rods, for some reason. What is the scariest movie you've watched? I don't remember. I don't really watch scary movies. I like old horror movies, but I don't like actually scary movies, and I actively try to avoid them because of that. What is the one item you can't leave home without? My glasses. If I go outside without my glasses, I'm not used to walking on uneven surfaces without them. So I get like vertigo and stuff if I don't have my glasses. If you have a nickname, what is it? Lissy. Go figure. I also go by Liz. One of my brothers calls me Lily B. Lots of nicknames like that. A couple people call me Pearl, more of like an online nickname that I chose myself. So that's a little bit different. If you could pick one, would you rather have infinite money or unending love? Well, I mean, I already kinda have unending love, cause like, we really gonna keep going back and talking about how great God is, you know? We're just gonna keep doing that actually. I don't have to pick, I've already got one. If you could choose only one, would you rather go to Paris or London? Right now I'd actually probably say London. A few years ago I would have told you Paris, but I would actually like to go to London because I have some comics that take place in like that vicinity, and it'd be nice to actually be able to go and get references and research it and stuff on location. So London. Would you rather live in a 5-bedroom apartment all alone or live in a 1-bedroom apartment with 5 kids? I've already done something kind of similar to the 1-bedroom apartment with 5 kids thing, because I come from a big family, and when we were moving sometimes we would all spend the night in one room, and that was always kind of crazy. Now that I'm older, I would actually probably say live in a 5-bedroom apartment all alone, just because I'm a bit more quiet and I like my space. Would you rather have a live-in massage therapist or a live-in chef? If I could have like a live-in chef who, whenever I'm under the weather, they would like make me food, that'd be great. Okay, thanks. And then this last question is pretty terrible. Pick one. Cheat or be cheated on? The answer is neither. Just neither. What is wrong with you? No. So that was all the questions that I'll be answering today, but you know, maybe if I decide to on a different day, I will go and find more questions like this online, and I will do more of these ridiculous, poorly made question things. I'm sorry. If the person who made this questionnaire or these questionnaires is watching this, I'm sorry. But I will say they had a lot of typos and weren't great at parts. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you again for watching, and I hope to see you around, and have a good time. Just have a good time. Enjoy the Doofenshmirtz. God bless. Bye.